It's a sunny Friday. I'm on my way. Here I am in Springfield. We've been here before, waiting for the BRT bus to take me to Eugene. Everything's going well. I'm at the Eugene station, at the bus station here in central Eugene. The bus I'm looking for only leaves 4 times a day and I have to wait an hour. So in the meantime, I might check out the library, might check out the community college, or I might just head down that road. Here I am in a small park right outside of downtown Eugene. Eugene is a small enough city that you don't have to go too far from downtown before you reach light residential neighborhoods like this. And I have about 30 minutes, so I'm going to eat my lunch and then hurry back to get my bus. This is Junction City, a small town, northern Lane County. I guess we'd call it an exurb because I did come on a bus here, and I'm just going to look around before returning back. Junction City gets its name because it's a junction. Interestingly, the name predates the highway. It was originally meant to be a railroad junction, but this is also where 99 West and 99 East split apart. 99 East in here in Portland, that is Martin Luther King Boulevard, and that is Barber Boulevard, and this is where they separate. A little bit more complicated than that, but that's the short version. This city is kind of built around the highway. Not all of it. There are some residential areas. Unfortunately, I'm kind of in a hurry. I need to walk back to Eugene, 8 miles, so we're not going to get to see much of the city. We will see some country roads on the way back. Well, that was Junction City, and I apologize that today we didn't get to see much of it, just the part that's built around the highway. And I'm going to be continuing down the highway south, back to Eugene. Obviously, I didn't want to walk all the way back to Eugene along this highway, which doesn't seem very comfortable or safe. Here we have Prairie Road. I'm going to go on this road, which should be a little bit quieter. Sometimes it's hard to tell, though, because smaller roads can be quieter, but they can also have smaller shoulders and stuff like that. But this looks nicer. And I'm also at this point 25 minutes ahead of my time point. I got here at least 20 minutes early, so I'm feeling pretty good about that too. When I talk about this being a country road, this being a rural area, that doesn't mean this is like a little lane with Mr. McGillicuddy's chicken farm or something. A lot of big agribusiness. I'm assuming that's some type of agribusiness. Don't know what type of plant, but there's a lot more of that stuff around here than, cutesy little farms. This time of year, there's a couple of really common plants growing along the roadside. Here is red dead nettle in the mint family, called that because it's like a nettle, but it doesn't sting. And in fact, it's edible. And over here, this is also really common. Don't quote me on this because this is either poison hemlock or water hemlock in the carrot family. Hard to tell the difference, but both of them are not edible and will kill you. And not only will it kill you, it will hurt the entire time you're dying. So don't eat that. But do, if you need to, eat this. And more of the plant. Looks like they're making some type of mulching or compost. A lot of wood chips over there. Don't know what's in the big domes. It is a mystery. I've been walking down this road for half an hour. There's a road that cuts back to 99 West, and this is the road I'm continuing down. There's a big concrete building over there. Don't know what that is. This road is a little bit more loud and more busy than I hoped. Not exactly a bucolic country stroll, but that's kind of something that happens. Another thing is, there's not really a lot of landmarks. I've been on this road for half an hour, and I don't know how far I've gone because I don't really have any guide to it. It's just a lot of fields, a few houses, a few other big buildings. So I don't really know where where I've gone or how far I've gone and how close I am to my goal. Today is also April Fool's Day. And because of that, I'm thinking of a line of Nos. Gandhi was a fool. Nos didn't say that to insult Gandhi. I think what Nos meant is Gandhi started a journey not knowing where it would end, literally and metaphorically. Did I mention Oregon gets very, very green? So I believe this here road is my second time point. I was meant to get here at 3 o'clock. It's 2:45, and it was about an hour from my first time point when I got on this road. So I'm ahead of schedule. Going a little bit slower now. My legs are getting sore, but I'm still ahead of schedule. Should be okay. Last week I made a video about poverty in Portland and homelessness and talked about how that can be exaggerated, sometimes for political reasons. The other side of that is the same is true in rural areas, where often right next to perfectly functional neighborhoods. So that's true in rural and urban areas, and a lot of times it's just not shown as much. And that's why I'm here, showing it. That's a lot of poison hemlock. So I'm still walking, getting pretty close to the end of this particular section of road. I think I will make a turn soon. It's been a perfectly good day, just nothing specific to report. You know, nice walk, a little bit busy, pleasant enough. So I got kind of tired of that road. I'm going to turn onto this road, which should connect me to the parallel road, which is actually where the bus will be, I hope. If you're familiar with Super Mario Brothers speedrunning, you might be familiar with the frame rule. And here, we're doing that literally, where it's not just when I get there, because if I get there 2 minutes late and the bus is gone, that's too bad. So I have to be there a little bit early. Actually, a lot early, because the alternative is a little bit late. So hopefully this will take me to that river road quickly and promptly. And that's kind of part of the deal. I'm a cool person, so I don't have data service on my cell phone except through a Mexican cell phone provider. It's kind of hard to get data. So I don't really know where I am. It's kind of fun. So I'm at River Road, where I was hoping I would be, and it should be a pretty short walk there to the bus stop. I also get a sidewalk. Walking on shoulders and uneven ground, especially when I have to like hop out of the way to get away from a passing car or truck, that starts hurting my legs. So I have some smooth sidewalk to walk on now. And you know, maybe I was worrying too much because I still have 2.5 hours till when my Amtrak bus leaves, and I think I'm only a couple blocks away from the bus station. But you know, like I said, you miss 1 or 2 buses, something like that. I don't want to be stuck in Eugene overnight. So glad I am close though. There is Aubrey Park, where we visited a month ago, about a mile, less than a mile, half a mile from where I turned onto River Road. And ahead at that light is the bus. And it took me about 3 hours to walk from the north side of Junction City to here, about 9 miles. So pretty good rate all in all. So I'm back in downtown Eugene and I still have 80 minutes, which theoretically gives me time to do something. Maybe eat some trendy pizza. But I'm pretty tired, and I I feel like somebody who's walked back from Junction City, and I might smell like that too. So I'm just gonna go to the Amtrak station and wait for my bus. And eat some of the food I packed along, and an hour isn't too long to wait when you're as tired as I am. And now I'm waiting at the train station, at the train platform, even though I'm actually boarding in a different place because I'm taking a bus. So a couple of things I thought about today, talked about. If I was smart, I would summarize it as like I went to Eugene, which is a small metro, and then went to an exurb, and then I saw kind of the terrain in between, which in a lot of ways did not fit a typical image of reality. And that's what I would be thinking of if I was a smart person. But really today I was just seeing a lot and just commenting on it as I went. And also I was thinking about not wanting to miss my bus, being hungry, and that my legs are hurting. So that's what I learned today. And one further thought. So now Junction City to Eugene is all in logic. And as we know, Portland area to Bellefontaine is in logic. So I just have to find a way to close that gap between Junction City and Bellefontaine, which I'll do another day.